Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Unsweet Tea podcast. And you are watching my very first episode. So this could either be really, really good or really, really bad. I'm your host, Xena, and this is basically your cozy little corner that we get to read everybody else's chaos so we don't have to focus on our own. Some of today's Reddit stories are going to be coming from confessions, today I fucked up, and am I the asshole? So you already know they're going to be extreme and juicy or surprising or just chaos. Please make sure you like and subscribe if you want to hear other crazy wild internet stories. This is my first episode, so please bear with me when it comes to if I'm covering my mouth and you can't see it with the microphone. Let me introduce myself before we dive into the episode. I live in the South. I'm a mom of 2 boys. I'm married. I'm 29 years old as of 2025, because who knows when you're going to be watching this or listening to this. And I just like to sit around and read Reddit. And I think people my age also really enjoy reading Reddit too, or they enjoy listening to people read Reddit. And I'm here to tell you my opinion that nobody asked about. Hopefully make you laugh along the way. Sit back and relax and enjoy the story. If you're listening to this, it's not really going to mean anything, but if you're watching this and you see me looking down at my iPad, that's because I have most of my script written down and everything prepared. And then I'll be reading the stories off my iPad as well. We are going to do our first segment, which is Pour It Out, which is where I tell you a confession or a personal story or something that happened this week or anything like that, where I theoretically pour out my tea for you. So what I'm going to be telling you guys is actually crazy, okay? I believe I was catfished in 8th and 9th grade. And I think I was catfished for 2.5 years. And I might know who it is, but I'm not sure. And I'm not going to name drop. But if you're listening or watching, just know I know. And if it's not who I think it is, just know I'm on to you. His name on Facebook was Aiden Kessler. He popped up out of nowhere one day. I mean, seriously, he was just boom, there. He was this emo scene kid with the scene haircut and the dark hair and the skinny jeans. And we talked for 2.5 years to 3 years. And what's also so strange is he wasn't only friends with me, but he or she, who knows, befriended all of the people around me that were commenting on my Facebook, or they were liking my pictures or stuff like that. Befriended friends I had in Wisconsin because I recently moved, and he'd befriended some of my family members that I'm really close to, some of my classmates. So I was like, okay, this guy must be legit. And he had other friends that I wasn't friends with. At that point in my life too, because I was in 8th grade to 9th grade, I hadn't watched Catfished yet. So I didn't know that was a thing yet. I had my doubts. I knew that people aren't who they say they are on the internet. Obviously, I've always known that, but you never think it'll happen to me. So more lore to this is I moved from Wisconsin to North Carolina. And when I moved to North Carolina, it was shortly after there that he popped up on my Facebook. He sent me a request. I added him, and he told me he had recently moved from North Carolina to somewhere else. I don't remember where he moved to. And I was throwing a 16th birthday party, and he was supposed to come. And after years of saying he was going to come and visit from out of state, because he didn't only have me as a friend, but he had a bunch of other friends, supposedly, he said he's finally coming to my 16th birthday party. He's literally texting me hours before my birthday, and he's like, I'm on the way. I'm an hour away. I'm 20 minutes away. And I was like, okay. He's literally texting me the whole time. And he's saying he's almost here, but then he never shows. I think then I was like, okay, this isn't what it is. And still, it didn't hit me then that I was catfished. I was just like, okay, maybe like catfish from someone I know, possibly, because they had to know a decent amount about me in order to know these people that I was friends with. After my birthday, I didn't talk to him anymore. I was mad. My feelings were hurt, which I feel like that was fine because, I figured he was lying. After I graduated high school, this is about 2 years later, 3 years later. And, looking back, watching reality TV, I was like, oh my God, I think it was someone I know. And I think I know exactly who it is, but I'm not going to name drop because I'm not going to dox anyone because I might be wrong. All right, guys, now that we're done with Pour It Out and you got to know me a little bit and my little mini crazy story, let's read someone else's crazy story. We're going to read some Reddit, and this is from Today I Fucked Up. Here's the title. I'm not joking with this one, okay? Today I fucked up by going on a gas station run and getting baptized in sewage. All right, I don't even know where to start. Last night I got a bit drunk, not fight the cops drunk, more like desperately needs canned chili at 1 a.m. drunk. I decided to walk to the gas station because I'm responsible. Left my car, my only smart decision of the night, and I also left my glasses. I cannot stress this enough. I am blind without them. Like, guess what animal that blur is blind? Anyway, I make it to the station, load up on cursed groceries, and begin my march home. Except I immediately realize I have zero clue where I am. No lights, no sign. Every tree looks the same. My brain is completely buffering, and as previously stated, drunk. I step off of what I thought was a path and instead discover the river, the cold, flowing, pitch black river. I fall in, instantly lose my phone, my wallet, and my entire gas station haul. I also got hit by something in that water. Don't know what, don't want to know. So after fighting the current with my entire body, swimming for my literal life, I find land. I do the only logical thing, start running. I am a woman alone at 1 a.m. in the middle of pitch black. Thank you, alcohol, for the confidence. I crash through the briars and brush like a raccoon on a mission. I come out of the other side, scratched as hell, soaked, bleeding, and still completely lost. Took me over an hour to stumble back home with zero snack and nothing of any importance to my name gone with the river. So, side note, found the river I fell into this AM as I went to see if luck was on my side, and my phone and belongings were caught on a branch or something. They weren't. Their property of whatever lake that river leads to, and the river is completely brown and filled with sewage. So I'll be monitoring my symptoms, and for the foreseeable future, I am traumatized and never relying on buzzed confidence again. And the TLDR is, got drunk and decided to walk to the gas station for chili at 1 a.m., forgot my glasses, I'm basically blind, got lost on the way back, fell into a sewage-filled river, lost my phone, wallet, and snacks, got hit by something, ran through the briars like a cryptid, and finally made it home, soaked, bleeding, and snackless. Oh my gosh. That could have been way worse. I'm glad that she didn't really feel any pain and her adrenaline kicked in, because that alcohol confidence is something, plus with the adrenaline when you're scared. So I'm glad that she got out of there and that she is okay for the most part. There is no updates. So let's hope she's alive. I'm just kidding. I'm sure she is. But yeah, that could have gone way worse. Basically, the comment says, please go to the doctor. Sepsis is no joke. And someone said, you make a great argument for DoorDash. Facts. Someone else said, glad you're okay. This type of thing results in death far more often than people generally think. And then someone else says, I take 10 showers and go to a doctor beam. Sewage has funky fucking bacteria and you were bitten by something unknown. You need a checkup. I can't imagine how much this sucks. Yeah, that does seem like it sucks. Let me know what you guys think about that story in the comments below. What would you do if you fell into a river and you found out it was like a sewage-filled river and it was disgusting and brown and nasty and you lost all of your belongings? And then you got all beaten up by nature in the process. That doesn't seem fun. Just don't walk to the gas station at 1 a.m., especially if you're a woman alone. Yeah, don't do that. That's my advice. All right. On to our next story. This is from Am I the Asshole? The name of this story is Am I the Asshole for Announcing Our Pregnancy at My Brother's Wedding After He Proposed at Mine? Ooh, I'll read it one more time. Am I the asshole for announcing our pregnancy at my brother's wedding after he proposed at mine? Ooh, this is going to be good. Oh, I can't wait. Okay, let's get into it. My brother said he was going to propose at my wedding. I told him no, that this day was about myself and my wife, and we did not want any distractions. My mom lost her shit. She said that he wanted family he might not see again for, this is typed wrong. My mom lost her shit. My mom lost her shit. She said that he wanted family he might not see again for a while to be part of the proposal. I said I did not give a shit and that if he did it, I would have him kicked out. He did it. And my mom said if I tried kicking him out, she would leave too. I just remember seething inside. My brother got married last weekend. Instead of a welcome to the family toast, I used the time to announce that we were expecting our first baby. My mom was upset, but my grandmother told her to sit down and shut up. We spent most of the reception talking to family we would not see again for a while about our coming baby. My mom says I was the asshole for taking attention away from my brother on his wedding day. She got really mad when I reminded her that she threatened to leave my wedding if I kicked him out after he proposed. I have the screen cap of the text messages, which I'm assuming is the screenshot. So that is juicy. I mean, honestly, it's only fair. I don't believe in people proposing at weddings, and it doesn't matter if there's family there that's not going to be there in a while. It's not about you. It's about the couple getting married. If it's a planned thing like this, that's really fucked up. I don't think it's good to propose at weddings. I don't think it's good to propose at weddings or the receptions or anything like that, because that just does take away, you're trying to steal the attention away onto you and not the couple that's getting married, which I don't agree with. So let me know what you think about that. Would you be pissed off if not even your brother, but if anyone proposed at your wedding? Or would you be upset if anyone announced their pregnancy at your wedding? Because the brother getting back at the other brother, I mean, sometimes two wrongs do make a right, you know? And this is one of those times. So on to our next section. Oh, I got hair in my eye. We are going to play a little game called Two Truths and One Lie. And you might be familiar with this. And now since I don't have a guest with me today, obviously, because it's just me by myself, I'm going to play it with y'all. And you're going to tell me which one you think is the truth. I'm going to tell you 3 things, and I'll wait a couple seconds and let you guys have your guesses, and then you can make fun of me in the comments below. Listen up, because these are very embarrassing. Number 1, I stabbed myself in the leg with a lead pencil in kindergarten. Number 2, I thought all tires had inner tubes in them filled with air. And number 3, I've fallen off a treadmill while running. Which one do you think it is? Do you think I stabbed myself in kindergarten in the leg with a lead pencil? Or did you think I was dumb enough to think all tires had inner tubes in them? Or maybe I've fallen off a treadmill while running and ate shit. Which one do you guys think I made up? I have never fallen off a treadmill while running. So yes, I did stab myself in the leg. I was like, I wonder what's going to happen if I stab myself in the leg with this lead pencil. And I guess I stabbed myself in the leg with a lead pencil. And that piece of lead, it's in my leg, and I can still see it to this day. It's never gone away, and it won't ever come out. Here's the one that I know everyone's going to make fun of me for, and I don't care. I'm just a girl, okay? I learned. But I really thought car tires were like bicycle tires, and they had inner tubes filled with air in them. And that's how they had air in the tires. And that's how the tires would get holes, because the inner tube would be popped. I know. I know it's bad. I know it's bad. So be gentle with me in the comments below. If you thought the same thing as me, newsflash. It is a regular rubber tire, just super, super duper sealed tight on a rim. There's no inner tube. It's not like a bicycle. There's no inner tube. I thought it was like a bicycle. Okay, you can't judge me. I'm just a girl, like I said before. All right, we're going to do a little would you rather. I'll read these questions. I'll let you know my answer, and you can let me know your answer in the comments below. All right, so question number 1. Would you rather binge your favorite book series or binge your favorite YouTube creators for a whole weekend? That just depends on what kind of weekend I'm having. Because book series, that's an all day, all night thing. But YouTube creators for the whole weekend, I can play that in the background. I don't know. I'd probably pick YouTube creators, honestly. Would you rather win a game night, but have your team hate you forever, or lose every single game, but everyone loves you? Okay, so this might sound really stupid, but I would rather lose every game and have everybody love me because I have a fear that nobody likes me. So, yeah. Would you rather pull an all-nighter laughing at memes or pulling an all-nighter finishing a book you can't put down? I would rather and that's where it is. I'd rather read at nighttime. I would rather pull an all-nighter by reading a book or staying up late, reading a good novel or a book or whatever, instead of staying up late and scrolling on my phone because I'm not down with that. Would you rather get caught singing loudly in public or dancing ridiculously in public? Well, I have gotten caught doing both. And getting caught dancing in public is far less embarrassing than getting caught singing in public. Like I said, I know from experience. Would you rather only ever eat dessert for every meal or only ever eat snacks for every meal? Okay, if you know me, you know what I'm going to say. I would love to eat snacks. I'm a snack girl. Okay, I have a snackle box that I use frequently. All right, don't judge me. Let me know if you have one because you should if you don't. But yes, I would rather eat snacks because then you can have sweet snacks and salty snacks. You can have both. And desserts are just desserts. I don't like salty desserts. Let me know which one you would rather have. Would you rather have unlimited energy for workouts or unlimited motivation for creative projects? See, that one's hard because I struggle with both. Having energy for workouts would be great, but I do have pre-workout for that. So having motivation for creative projects like what I'm doing right now, that would be incredible because it has taken so much effort to get right here. Also with my YouTube channel, it's taken so much effort and I would love to just have endless creation in order to create things and make great things online for you and me because I really enjoy this. Here's the last one. Would you rather make a viral video of yourself tripping or a viral video of yourself cooking a disaster meal? Okay, I would rather see myself tripping because then it would be funny. And I take my cooking seriously, so I would be ashamed if I had a disaster meal go viral online. That's how serious I am. Sorry, guys, I got hot and I had to check my camera to see how much battery I had left. So we are going to wrap this episode up. Let me know what you thought about it. That's all the tea I have to spill today. Thank you for hanging out with me in this little corner of chaos where we collectively cringe, laugh, and maybe even learned a thing or two about what not to do in life. From being catfished by an emo internet phantom to a brother proposing at your wedding. We have covered some truly wild territory today. If you've enjoyed these stories of people making questionable life choices so you don't have to, please hit that button and subscribe. Remember, no matter how bad your day is going, at least you didn't get baptized in sewage at a gas station run or announce your pregnancy at someone's wedding after they proposed at yours. I'm your host, Xena, and this has been Unsweet Tea, where we spill all the tea so you don't have to. See you next time with more messy stories that'll make your life seem absolutely perfect. Bye. Thank you all so much.